pay they. You want paid. Eddy Reynoso, trainer of Canelo Alvarez, says the rumors about Canelo fighting Jermall Charlo, MacBook Air, they're all cap until further notice. I'll explain in this video. Stay tuned. You did. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Throw a like on the video. Canelo is enjoying his life right now, pictured here with his wife, and his trainer has just made a public declaration as to Canelo's next fight. And as you see in this picture with Canelo and his wife, he's enjoying his life, and there are no plans as to who he actually is fighting next. There's been a lot of rumors that have surfaced that he could be talking or in negotiations to fight against Jermall Charlo. Eddy Reynoso says that's cap. He put it in Spanish, but I'll show you guys the translation. It says, and I quote, "Good afternoon. Regarding the next fight of Canelo Alvarez, there is no negotiation with any promoter." So he's saying, nah. There's no negotiation with any promoter, any rival. There's no dates. Next week, we will have something concrete. Greetings. And he put the Mexico flag emoji like he usually does, right? So he's saying, hold your horses. That's inaccurate information. Now, we're living in the age of social media, some good, some bad. And this is one of the times where it's bad is, you know, you got to watch where you get your information from. There's a lot of people who are already quoting it and saying that he's fighting Jermall Charlo. And you can go to Instagram, YouTube, and you'll see several videos. Me personally, I haven't made any videos because I haven't heard anything too specific. And this is why. Now you hear Eddy Reynoso. Me, I don't like, on my channel, I don't like to waste my breath. My breath costs money every time I speak. I'm a young dictionary, make words make sense. So at the end of the day, Canelo is his life, is his career. He and his team kind of ushered in and brought up the concept of him possibly going to cruiserweight, but that was in December, and we haven't really heard anything since. Then out of nowhere, you know, it comes out that he could fight Jermall Charlo. Again, for me, my time is money. This is my job. When you're a small business owner, you have to really monitor how you're spending your time. So I ain't got no time to waste. So at the end of the day, I haven't really heard any updates from any of my sources or anything that was a strong lead. And I think people are bored. I'm not saying he can't fight Jermall Charlo or MacBook Air. Me, I don't even care to play this huge, you know, guessing game. It's his decision. He's going to decide what he wants. And then as soon as there's something concrete, I'll definitely report about it in this video, the latest and greatest. But the turn of the year, it's like a slower news cycle in the world of boxing, because like PBC hasn't come out with their schedule. DAZN came out with some fights, but none that really made any serious waves, things like that. So during these dry spells, people kind of just take something they heard and run with it. And this is the times we're living in with social media. So I prefer not to do that on my channel unless it's a real credible lead. You know, I kind of treat this like a detective. You know what I mean? If I haven't heard any real strong leads that this is the direction we're headed, then I usually try my best not to put it out. And this is why, because Eddy Reynoso, whether he's in negotiations and he won't admit it, he's saying it's not the case. So we got to just at least take him at his word and respect that. Either they're saying it and there are negotiations and they just don't want people to know, or they don't want the negotiation to be too complex by people hitting up the fighter and things like that. And I respect that, because I respect due processes. And I think in boxing, that's one thing that's lacking, that integrity. And everyone wants to be first. They don't care if the information is accurate. They don't care if it's inaccurate. They just want to put it out first. And me, I've been established in this game. I don't really have to do that. You know, I get views regardless. I get paid regardless. And it's not how I prefer to run my personal business. So that being said, we'll wait and see what Canelo decides, or when we get some more quality information as to what Canelo is deciding. He definitely got choices. He always got choices. When you're one at the top of the totem pole, then, you know, a ton of people want to fight you. He just became undisputed in beating Caleb Plant. So he has a couple different directions he can go in. Me, I don't prefer the fight with MacBook Air. I've been very vocal about that. I've been very blunt about why I don't prefer that fight. But again, Canelo's going to Canelo. So Nelo's going to do what the Nello got to do. So we'll see what he decides. Again, for Jermall Charlo, I think that's a good fight. I do have certain questions about like the timing and if that does happen, why did you pick this time as opposed to all the other times that Jermall Charlo has called you out? But I'll save that for another video because I don't really know who Canelo's going to pick for his next fight. So instead of using this dry spell of boxing where we haven't really had any fights on and playing this huge guessing game and trying to predict, I don't, you know, some things you just wait and see. You know, I'm impatient, but I'm not that impatient. So we'll see. According to Eddy Reynoso, there's nothing decided. There's no current negotiations with PBC, DAZN, nobody. So they don't have nothing that they're willing to at least put on record. So you got to just at this point respect that and see what is decided next in the future. And we just started this year. That's another reason why it's not that serious to me, because this year just began. You know what I mean? Now is a great time to get right in your life, spend time with your family, get a game plan of what you're hoping to accomplish this year, things like that. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions, but I definitely believe in flourishing and thriving and trying your best to do better than you did the previous years and stuff like that. So that's where I'm at with mine. Stay tuned to the channel for the latest and greatest. We will see what is decided from the two you see on the screen, Eddy, Reynoso, and Canelo. Payday. You want payday? I know. Holla. Let me know what you guys think. And I'm out. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster.